Hello, everybody. Today we will investigate the international principle of national treatment in terms of copyright, look at the Berne Convention, and investigate the impact and consequences of the Berne Conventions and the regulations promulgated with the South African Copyright Act on the treatment of copyright of foreigners and foreign nationals. Copyright is essentially a territorial asset. So that means that South African copyright statutes will not necessarily apply in foreign countries, and vice versa. Foreign statutes in terms of copyright will not necessarily have an effect in South Africa. So what then happens when a South African copyright owner becomes aware of the unauthorized use of his or her work in another country? Or a foreign author finds that in South Africa, his or her work is being used in an unauthorized manner. And here we find the application of the international principle of national treatment, which essentially means that the rights of foreigners and local subjects are treated equally under the local law. So, in effect, that means that foreign works will be treated as if they are local works. And this basically boils down to the granting of reciprocal rights between countries, whereby each country affords the subjects of other countries the same rights as those which it grants its own. And this, of course, in exchange for other countries, in turn, granting its nationals and residents the same protection as is enjoyed by its subjects. And the principle of national treatment is regulated by the Berne Convention and the regulations attached to our Copyright Act. Now, the Berne Convention regulates this reciprocal rights between countries and regulates this national treatment in terms of international copyright. And the Berne Convention is called the Berne Convention for the Protection of Literary and Artistic Works, or in short, the Berne Convention. Now, while the principle of national treatment and the protection afforded to foreign works are not dealt with specifically in Section 37 of the Act, they are addressed in more specific terms in the regulations that have been promulgated under the Copyright Act. And in effect, these regulations that are promulgated with the Copyright Act render foreign nationals from other Berne Convention countries as so-called qualified persons, which is one of the three requirements necessary for copyright to subsist or to take effect in a specific creative endeavor or in a specific work. So, in a nutshell, it then also means that South African works will also enjoy copyright throughout the world because South Africa has become a member of the Berne Convention. In this lecture, we focused and explained the international principle of national treatment and investigated that this term essentially means that the rights of foreigners and local subjects are treated equally under the applicable local law. We also saw that the Berne Convention for the Protection of Literary and Artistic Works regulate the principle of national treatment and of the reciprocal rights between countries, whereby one country affords the subject of another country the same rights as those which it grants its own. We also investigated the regulations as promulgated with the Copyright Act and saw that according to the regulations, foreign nationals from the Berne Convention countries qualify as so-called qualified persons under the 3 requirements for copyright to subsist in a particular work. And we also concluded that South African copyright owners therefore enjoy throughout the world the same copyright as they would enjoy in South Africa.